Stop comparing people to Michael Jackson. Just don't do it. Just why? If you knew better, you would do better. Michael Jackson is music. The people that came after him, they just make music. You see how Tupac done inspired every rapper? Well, Michael Jackson has inspired every musician, period, after him. You know who Michael Jackson's only competition was during his time? A nigga who played every instrument you could possibly play. Rest in peace to Nelson Rogers, aka Prince. And even though he could physically play more instruments and shit like that, produce, on a wider scale, Michael destroyed him commercially because it's about the impact that this dude had, not just in music, but outside of music to the fans. So like the comparisons you see a lot is Drake, right? And you always see Drake more hits than the Beatles, Drake more hits than Michael Jackson. Cool. But again, let's go back to impact. Drake is somebody who doesn't have a thriller. And what I mean by a thriller, I mean a classic album. Now, does he have albums that are incredible? Yes, of course, you can't take that from him. But you gotta debate and argue with people if they are classics. And even to get your music to that level is a great accomplishment. So I'm not taking nothing from Drake. But what I'm telling you is Michael Jackson has classic albums that can't be debated. And not just in his genre, just everybody collectively agrees that he makes classic music. He wasn't in his peak since 1980, 1990. We are still, to this day, it is 2025, we are still discussing this man and admiring the clips that come out on social media because they just can't, he can't be replicated. People could do what these other guys do. And it's disrespectful for y'all to put this young boy over Drake. Even with me liking Kendrick way more than Drake, Drake is the biggest thing that happened to hip hop since Kanye, since Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Commercially, no artist is ever going to be bigger than him. I don't think anybody's going to break the records that he put up. He's just he's the archetype commercial artist for hip hop. He's the best rapper that is also pop. Like he can walk through both of those doors and be in both of those rooms seamlessly without breaking a sweat. But before you get to Michael Jackson, you gotta go through niggas like Elvis. And here's the thing with Drake. He has a lot of influence in the music industry. Again, Drake is like Steph Curry and LeBron to me, right? He changed the game. He changed the game for has everybody sing rapping. He made it cool to not have to be a thug as well. You know what I'm saying? The last person to do that was Kanye. Kanye took being a preppy, flyboy, artistic person, and he elevated that. He made it cool to be that. Drake made it cool to be just a pretty boy, you know what I'm saying? That's not from the hood, singing and rapping. But outside of hip hop, Drake don't have like impact. Like when you go to a Drake concert, there's people holding up signs begging him for shit because he's rich. If you look at tapes of Michael Jackson's concerts, you have grown men fainting next to their girlfriends at the sight of Michael Jackson. If he would have touched those people, they probably would have had a heart attack. And you know where he get that from? That's Beatlemania right there. He took that to a whole nother level. And in my opinion, that's the only people you could compare to Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? There's Michael Jackson, then there's the Beatles. But the thing is, with the Beatles, it was 4 of them. And Michael Jackson can still compete with them on a commercial level, on a musical level. The thing where I think the Beatles separate themselves is they was just like super intellectual and spiritual with it. You know what I'm saying? They took things a lot deeper than Mike do. But that's really it. Like if Mike had a lot more depth to his music, he'd be right there. You know what I'm saying? And even without it, he's right there. So you're talking about YoungBoy. Just because he drops 1 million songs a year, just because he gets 1 billion streams and views every time, you guys are forgetting that we're in times where that stuff is easily manipulated. As an artist myself, I can tell you, buying streams and views is as easy as buying soda from a vending machine nowadays. You, as a regular person, not in the industry, not an artist, just watching, you can Google, I need YouTube views, where can I buy them? And you'll find a source. So if it's that available to us, imagine the sophistication and the levels that it's available at for record labels who have millions of dollars at stake when they sign these artists. Back then, you had to buy albums. And this is what separates Michael Jackson, the Beatles, and all those amazing people from the past with the people now. You couldn't just go to your label and tell them, yo, buy 2 million of my albums so we look good. Niggas will look at you like you crazy. Like, what? Trying to fake 2 million in sales back then will cost you like about 10 mil. And that's the difference. Shit is diluted now. There's not a lot of competition at all right now. There hasn't been for some years. So when somebody like Drake does good and somebody like YB does good, it looks incredible because nobody else is doing the numbers that they do, right? The only person that I would say has that commercial appeal as far as statistics go in this era, like Mike had it, Taylor Swift maybe. The thing with Taylor Swift is, though, she is a cult artist also. She's a niche artist. Her niche is just humongous. But a lot of people don't really, outside of that niche, think she's that great. And that's the difference, man, right there. You got a bunch of niche artists nowadays who their fan base is a cult following, so it's millions of people trying to tell you how great they are, versus Michael Jackson, who had the world telling you, no, this nigga's incredible. And that's the difference, man. It's okay. Like the people you love, they're great. They're great at what they do. Michael Jackson is just the best at what they do. You just gotta live with that. That's just how it's gonna be forever. Like, my favorite artist is John Lennon, Kurt Cobain. But I know, nigga, Michael Jackson bust both their ass in the studio. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, like, for the most part. And as subjective as I want to be, I just gotta eat that. Like, it just is what it is. He make better music than them. You know what I'm saying? I like them for other things, better than him, but he's the king, bro. And y'all just gotta learn to live with that, man. That's it.